Hi everybody, welcome back to our channel Rugby for Days. On this channel we talk about all things rugby, we talk about games, refs, opinions and so on. We are three guys, we got a new member in, talking about rugby, our opinions and just the sport that we love. This is a brand new segment that we are bringing out today, we are launching it today, called Rugby Rant with Stephandre. Moi. Okay, so in this video, I just quickly want to talk about Raelene Castle. Now, I hope I'm pronouncing her name correctly. I am a South African, so I hope it is pronounced correctly. But so she just resigned this morning to be of the CEO status in Rugby Australia. She just resigned this morning as the CEO. And I think this has been coming for a long while. We've seen many high-profile players like even George Gregan, Rod Kiefer and all those players petitioning, getting like literally calling on her and saying, you know what, you need to resign, you are the problem in Rugby Australia. But that is actually a question up to debate. So for now, please drop a comment, tell me, what do you think? Do you think she was the problem of Rugby Australia? Do you think there's other problems like coaching staff, the way that they choose their players, the positions and so on, the combinations? I'm actually talking about the combinations. Do you think that they are choosing them well, choosing them in pairs to play well? That's actually the question. Just excuse my language for today. This is a YouTube video that I haven't done in quite a while, so please forgive me, but let's rather just focus on the topic at hand. So this is just one thing I want to talk about in this video as well, that I think it is crucial that she is not in the position. So there's two main sagas that she has been in the news about. So one was the whole Israel Folau incident, what he said on social media. I do not completely agree or disagree with both of them. I do not think he should have been fired for what he did. I think it was not unethical, because I am a Christian, that is my faith and I do practice it on my own free will. But what I think, it was just a bit out of context, completely. It was took out of context from his side and from her side. And that can be debated on many different fronts, but that was the first thing that she was made famous about. She was in the news completely for that and the way that she handled it. Let's rather talk about that, not that Israel was right or wrong, how she handled it. Was it right or wrong in her position? Okay, so that was the first thing. The second thing, now recently surfaced the whole COVID-19, because we can't play rugby at the moment. There's no rugby. There's no income that can come in for rugby, so the stadium doesn't make money. They don't make money by selling t-shirts, tickets, rights to television outlets, Supersport and so on, Fox Sports in Australia. So there's no income for rugby at the moment, because they can't perform, they can't entertain and play the sport that we all love. So what happened is she not debated, but they literally came to a decision that she will take a 50% pay cut from her annual salary, which is $800,000. That is what I have researched. $800,000. I don't think she is worth that much, to be quite honest, at all. I don't even think the CEO of Rugby Australia should get $800,000. But anyway, that's just my opinion. I would rather reinvest that into other programs and stuff like that, additional programs. So that's the second thing that she's in the news about. So she took a 50% pay cut. Is that enough? That's another question. Do you think it's enough? Do you think she can take a 75% pay cut? Do you think she can live on $250,000 a year? I think many do. I'm not an Australian, but I know of people that lives on $100,000 a year, even less. So again, up for debate, but that's why I'm ranting about this. But this is probably the worst thing she could have said in the last couple of days. And I'm literally quoting the New Zealand Herald. So I'll also just link this article in the description below. It says here, COVID-19 coronavirus. Rugby Australia CEO Raelene, again I'm hoping I'm saying that right, Raelene Castle refuses to rule out collecting her $114,000 bonus of 2019. Are you kidding me? Are you literally kidding me? I mean, it's not her fault that there's a pandemic. Okay? I get that. It's not my fault, it's not your fault. But can't you just think to save, to get your whole union better, to get Rugby Australia back on track again? They're already struggling financially. How can't you say, you know what, that 114 can go to Rugby Australia, to the union, to what they need to pay, to their expenses? No. She said she'll not rule out to take that 114,000 bonus. And she took a pay cut of 50%. So she's still making 400,000 this year, or she should. That's why. Why? Like, why? I don't get it. Is she just there for her responsibilities and the money? Does she even have a passion for rugby? Because if she doesn't, why is she in this position? I don't get it. And maybe you're thinking this guy is just a young South African, he doesn't know what he's talking about. But please comment. Comment if you think I'm wrong. Comment if you think I am out of my mind saying that she shouldn't earn $800,000 a year. Please tell me if I'm out of my mind, if I think this is so not unethical, but just inhumane. Inhumane, that's actually the right words. I just think that how can't she just sacrifice this bonus to get Rugby Australia back again financially? That is the problem. And she had the disastrous last 3 years. Disastrous. This whole thing was with Israel, and then they played so poor. Me and Daniel have spoken about this so many times on this channel, how Australia played poorly in the Rugby World Cup. They didn't pick their positions good. The positional play that they decided on was not good. They did not pick partners to play with each other. That is a problem. In South Africa, something I didn't understand when I was younger, but I definitely understand it now. I always thought, like, why do they pick a halfback and a fly off, 9 and 10, in pairs, for example? Why do they choose Andre and, for example, Papier playing for the Bulls? It's because they know each other. They're combined. They're in a partnership. And that doesn't always work out, but I think they could pick their partnerships better, the combinations they picked for last year's World Cup. And that's not just from her side, but essentially she is the CEO of Rugby Australia, or she was up until this morning. So please comment, what do you think about this video? I hope I didn't waste your time. This is a new segment that I'm going to do. I'm going to rant about the things that is just stupid, and I'm going to put it out there. If you do not agree with me, I'm sorry. Please enjoy your day further. If you do agree with me, push that like button, please. Consider subscribing for more content. Please go read our blog, rugby4days.com, and I will definitely see you in the next video. Please drop your comments below. Have a good day.